Hi guys, I'm Ember Moon. Welcome back to my channel. Excuse me because I'm sick, so just ignore my voice. But today we're looking at 5 spiritual or psychic gifts you have. We're just going to look and really get into each one. I won't be doing tarot today. I'll just be doing oracle cards for this. And we will see what spiritual gifts you have. So we have 3 piles. This is pile 1. This is pile 2. And this is pile 3. Pick your pile, and I will see you guys on the other side. Hi, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So today we're looking at 5 spiritual and psychic gifts that you have. So today, not today, but right now, I'm sick a little bit, so just please bear with me. So here's your 5 spiritual gifts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So for your first gift is soul guidance, and then we have Intikana, Child of the Light, 33. For your second gift, we have creative expression. And 9, Blessings of Kumu, no good thing shall be withheld. For third, we have Sitting in the Power, and we have Clan of the Wolf Heart. We are the ones we've been waiting for 14. For your fourth gift, we have Ethical Awareness, 10, Kaitaki, Guardian of Papatunuku. For your fifth group, we have, for your fifth gift, we have Clairsentience. 8, Luca Vahana, Grace of She Who Rides the Owl. So I'm going to start with your first gift. So, well, first of all, I'm going to start as a whole. I was really sitting with this, and I'm really excited about this pile 1 because I was like seeing images and seeing visuals and seeing so many amazing things, especially with this wolf clan. And I'll tell you about it when I get to that gift. But this pile is so powerful and is so gifted and so wow, I just really can't tell you how much this pile is just so powerful. All the piles are powerful. I haven't got to 2 and 3 yet, but from what I'm sitting with pile 1 for the last 10 minutes, because I really wanted to sit with this and see what I channeled and see what was coming to me and really get a clear understanding of what I felt was going on in all these cards. And it is just beautiful. So I'm going to get started. Okay, so for soul guidance and Child of the Light. So your soul, one of the gifts that your soul has is this innate understanding of how to move in the world, but all through your past lives. Like one of your gifts may have been, I believe, and I've done a lot of reading about where souls come from and past lives and etc. And I believe that we all choose the lives we have before we get here. And your soul's guidance over your past lives has been so, it's a gift that you have to choose which life to do next, to choose how you go about it, to choose what lessons you're going to learn next, to be able to move through it, to give yourself the best opportunity. But it's also like this courage and bravery of choosing lives that may really not be easy, but choosing it because your soul knows that you can handle it, and you've crushed, like, I can't even say this right, but you've truly crushed crushed is the wrong word. You've truly, like, I guess crushed is right, crushed all the lessons that you've learned. You've really, your soul's like, I can do this. I know I can do this. There's this belief in yourself. Your soul has this belief in yourself and this understanding innately of how to move through the lives that you've lived, how to move through the world in general. I get a really, really big sense that you have a very high connection to the sun. I also get a sense that you have a very connected heart chakra and a very connected solar plexus chakra. That's a little bit more over here, but you know, it's kind of, it all connects obviously, right? And you have this ability to transform, this transformation, like this butterfly, this moon, the sun. Like you have this ability to transform so thoroughly and so in depth that one of your gifts is transformation. I mean, look at this. We also have another butterfly. Do we have any more butterflies? Not that I can see right now, but there just is this really understanding and knowledge of how to do this, life, of how to do lives. And if you're feeling like, I don't know, like, I don't know if that's true, that doubt is your head but your soul, the deepest parts of you, the parts of you that, you know, are from your soul, just so deeply know how to transform, how to transmute, how to move through the world, how to pick good lives where you will learn what you need to learn. And you have massive gifts because you've done this. Like, you've picked past lives to where you can transform, and you transformed your spiritual gifts, because this energy that I've been reading is not like first time spiritual energy. This is like many lives of, oh wow, look at all these butterflies. I'm like, I just noticed how many butterflies. Look how many butterflies. That's like all, it's so interesting. So this is like all your lives, all of your lives are all these little butterflies, and they're all culminating, and they're all coming together, and they're all with you. Your past life gifts are with you. Something that I've done personally to like enhance my gifts, I do Reiki. You can always do Reiki on yourself. You don't have to be a Reiki master. You just imagine light coming from the sky into your crown chakra, out of your hands. You can put it on your crown chakra and then call in all your past life spiritual gifts, and not even like, you don't even have to call them in to like have them, because you have them already, but it's just becoming more clear, that's what this reading's about, but becoming more clear and actively stepping into the power of owning your spiritual gifts that you've learned from past lives can enhance your spiritual gifts. Because this reading is not just about which ones you have, but I have done a lot of enhancing of my own gifts, and I'd love to just give advice as well in these readings about how to enhance your spiritual gifts. So the other message for this specific gift is that you have a light. You are a light in the world. Anywhere you go, you're gonna create change and beauty and light, and you have this ability to alchemize the darkness into light, but also this ability to own your own power, which is kind of more over here, but I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. You also may have a very deep connection with the sun and the moon. I don't know, I kind of get both, the sun and the moon, but they do different things for you. The moon is more about, for you that I'm getting, the moon is more about the deeply unconscious parts of you that need to awaken, and you can call upon the moon's guidance for help in awakening deeply unconscious parts of you that are hidden, which is kind of like about calling your spiritual gifts as well. You can do that too. The sun is for you. I just want to sit with this for a second. What is the sun for? Pile 1, first gift. The sun really activates your solar plexus chakra. The sun is here to give you more power, to help you claim your power. The sun is here to always remind you that the light is within you, that when you go outside and you see the sun, that light is within you, that it's always able to call upon. You can call upon the sun for power. There's so much power in the sun. I call upon the sun to help me create fire boundaries. But the sun is so important for you guys. There's just this ability to transform for your first gift, and your understanding of how to move through your lives and through the world. Okay, that's so interesting. So for your second gift, there is this innate creativeness that you have that's almost bursting to life from you. You're meant to create something that other people haven't created yet. That's the specific thing I'm getting. And it all comes because of your spiritual gifts. Your spiritual gift is the ability to see what your soul wants to create, but also to connect with spirit, to have spirit be able to channel through you to create something extraordinary, something that people need to hear, something that people really need. You're meant to do something really, really special with this life, pile 1. It could be through children. It could, I don't know, because I just see this woman, she looks pregnant to me, but there's a light inside of her belly. That could also be your solar plexus chakra coming, not solar plexus, your sacral chakra, sacral chakra coming alive. There's just this innate knowledge, this innate ability to call upon knowledge that you've learned in past lives, maybe in other worlds. You could be a starseed. I don't know why I just got, you could come from the moon, which I don't know why, because I think that's just more connection to the moon. But there's something that you're meant to do, and it's exploding out of you. I just see this explosion of creativity, this explosion of understanding, this explosion of wisdom, this deep, deep wisdom that's coming out in a way that is passionate and exciting and like I kind of just see like dancing, and there's just this flow of creative expression. One of your gifts is truly creative expression. The ability to feel and to move and to, even it could be through movement. I don't know. I just see a bunch of movement. It could be through painting. I saw painting. It could be through healing and healing arts, healing forms. I really see that like in a healing form, you could be doing a lot of creative expression, but a lot of healing just in general for yourself and for others. There's this puma right here because there's this, again, with your soul, there's just this innate knowledge of I'm meant to do something big. I'm meant to be seen. I'm meant to help the world. I'm meant to create. I'm a creative person. That's what I'm hearing. So for your third gift, we have sitting in the power and clan of the wolf heart. So when I was sitting, which is interesting because it's I don't know. So sorry, I'm getting off track. I'm sick, so I'm a little bit all over the place. But when I was sitting, I was really meditating, and I saw you as a wolf connecting with you as a human and having this extreme connection to wolves, extreme, and having this extreme connection to the clan of the wolves that you were in, but also to the people that were in tandem and in relationship with the wolves. It wasn't like people were ruling wolves. It wasn't like the wolves were hurting people or whatever. It was this interpersonal, beautiful, protected, deep relationship with wolves and yourselves, and also like actual wolves, but also the wolf inside of you. And I think that calling upon wolf energy for you guys is going to be so transformative in not even just enhancing your spiritual gifts, but just moving through the world. There is this power that comes from wolf energy, but not just wolf energy, but the tribe of wolves that you were, and also the tribe of people that you were in relationship to the wolves. Like, it was like you weren't one, you were both. You weren't one, you weren't just the humans, or you weren't just the wolves. Like, you were going. Like, when I was sitting and seeing, I was seeing you be the wolf and then move into being the human and back and forth. It was like this psychic connection of embodiment of the wolf and the human. I hope that makes sense. I've never seen anything like that before. I knew, and that is another one of your gifts, is this ability to embody somebody else in a way that's like almost like you become them. And it kind of goes over here for clairsentience. Like it's like a tandem thing, because clairsentience is clear feeling, right? Like you feel what other people feel. But I got the sense that you actually embodied the wolf and then embodied the person and back and forth. And you had just this insane ability to do that, but this insane relationship that was just so powerful. And I really get this massive, important message from Spirit. Call upon wolf energy. Sit with what I'm saying. Hear it. Feel that. Feel what I'm feeling, because because you can, right? But also because there's such power. There is such a power in this. If I could say anything in this whole reading, it's just this card is the most important. This is most important. It's so stressed right now. I can't tell you guys. Spirit is like, please tell them, please tell them, please tell them. Like, it's urgent almost. Like, it's so crazy. But it's so cool. Like, how cool is that? Like, I've never seen that. That's so cool. Like, I'm like in awe that like that was even, that could even happen. I'm in awe that you can do this, because you can do this now. Like, that's one of your gifts that you've enhanced in that specific life and in other lives. There's this power that you have to be able to embody animals, to embody people, to truly see from their perspective, to truly see from and take that inside of you and carry that with you for your whole life and for your whole lives. also the eyes were so green. It was interesting because I was seeing the wolf's eyes and they were so green. And then I was looking at your eyes as a human and they were so green. And I think that was just like an indication of like you going back and forth between the wolf and human. And, you know, I also saw howling at the moon, and I just feel like there's moon. The moon is also extremely important. Calling on the power of the moon. It's almost a full moon now if you're watching this, uploading this, or if watching this when I've uploaded this. Go out in the full moon and call upon wolf energy. Call upon this power that you have, because it is a power and it will help you step into your power. It will help you with all of your gifts. It will help you with creative expression. It will help you feel like it will help you to stop doubting yourself. It'll help you to step into your clairsentience more. It'll just help you so much. I just want to express this. I have never seen this, and I've never, I guess, felt the urgency from spirit to tell you, but also just this, there's just this power in pile, you guys, pile 1, you are so powerful. And I hope that you can take that in and understand and really feel what I'm saying to you right now, because it's so beautiful. But it's really something spirit wants you to step into. Maybe it's been really hard for you to step in your power. I don't know. But this wolf energy, man, this is like gonna help you so much. And I felt like I just felt your recognition of it. There's a feeling to it, right? There's a feeling to the wolf energy that you know. So when you sit into, when you can sit into that and really understand that there's a deep part of you that responds to this, then that's the part you should be paying attention to. Like the recognition, the feeling like I know what you're talking about, the feeling like this wolf energy is inside me somewhere and I can call upon it for help, because it's not just about being powerful, right? It's about finding safety, because there's safety and protectedness in wolf energy. There's the ability to be with other people and to find your tribe. Oh, I forgot. There's another thing. You're able to call upon your past tribes and your past wolves pack for power when you need it. Like they're always with you. Your wolves, the wolves that you were with back in your past life, and the human tribe that you had cultivated over many past lives are with you, and they're still with you now, and you can call upon them for power. You can call upon them for love and for help and for guidance and for whatever you need. They're there for you. It lives inside of you. It has not ever been apart from you. So that's just really like, so I'm like, it's amazing. I'm like blown away by this pile, because first of all, because of how powerful it feels, but also because I got to learn something super cool today. And maybe that's another thing that you help people do as a gift of yours. You teach people what's possible in the world. You teach people to look beyond what is in front of you, to see beyond what is possible, to see the impossible in the possible. I mean, it's so cool, guys. I'm excited, and I hope you're excited, because you are powerful, pile 1. You are like just sitting here in your energy, and I'm just like, yeah, get it. Sorry. I have such a bad cough. I haven't been this sick in so long, but I'm like, I felt such a call to do this reading. I was like, I ain't letting it stop me. Okay. You guys are awesome. So your 4th gift, we have ethical awareness, and 10, guardian of Papatunaku. So this, for me, when I first saw it, I had this sense of, you have an ethical awareness, but not just an ethical, you have a love for the earth. You have a love for maybe even like just making sure that you don't hurt planet Earth, a love for nature, a love for making sure that the earth is taken care of, nature's taken care of, people are taken care of. Like there's this love of your soul loves and wants to make an impression on nature, not just in a climate change kind of way, I guess is the best way I can say that, but like helping climate change, but in a deeper, way more meaningful way than that. You also have this understanding of, and one of the gifts of not, of being aware of the words you use and being very compassionate and non-biased. Like, if you were channeling, you would have the ability to not get emotionally involved. Like your channeling wouldn't be affected by being emotionally involved or having a bias about it, because you aren't biased, I guess is the best way I can say that. Because this card's about that, and this card's more about the earth. And I think that they really do coincide as a gift, because understanding how you can hurt and being able to not do that, because you have this awareness of how you affect people, but also this awareness of how you affect Mother Earth, how you affect nature, how what your carbon footprint is. Like, you have an ability of connecting with people and not letting your own shit get in the way, and also being aware of how you affect people and how you affect the way the earth is and the way nature is, and not, hurting the earth as much as you possibly can. Like, we're not perfect, obviously, but you have an awareness as a gift that most people do not have. So I think that that's super beautiful. So for your fifth gift, we have clairsentience, and that's clear feeling. You can understand how people feel. You get kind of understanding of the feeling of people or the room, or like, and that's really connected to your solar plexus chakra. And we have grace of she who rides the owl. And this, for me, there's this deep wisdom in you, and this deep wisdom in you from the past life. And there's a bunch of owls too. Like, I see so many owls. So you may also be able to connect not just with wolf energy, but with owl energy, because there's this wisdom of you, a deep wisdom. And it was talking about, this is talking about being out, the owl, see, look at me, I'm like, the wolf. The owl is a night creature, and this woman here is a day creature. And there's this ability to alchemize the light and the dark with other people. Like, you have the ability to help people understand where the darkness lies in themselves and how to alchemize it. But also, you also know how to, when you're given a feeling from yourself, how to alchemize it. But also, when you're given a feeling from someone else, you may walk in a room or someone may cry in front of you, and you may be like, why do I feel like crying? But that's because you have this gift of, you can feel what other people feel at a deep, 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 deep level. Like, this is one of my gifts, and so I'm very familiar. And it's actually, this gift for me personally is becoming a lot more alive lately, and I think that's because I've been channeling with these tarot cards so much, and I haven't done that before. And I think that it's just growing, and I think that your clairsentience is also growing. I don't know what you're doing, but there's something that you're doing with clairsentience that's different than me, that's helping you grow this, because I feel like this is one of your strongest gifts, the clairsentience. And the sitting in these two are your strongest gifts. Clairsentience and the wolf clan sitting in your power, and being able to call upon this power that's deep inside of you. Those are your two main gifts out of the five, but these are all really strong. So I just want to say that much. But clairsentience, so you're really able to alchemize the light and the dark. You also really are able to channel. I just felt spirit coming into my crown chakra like this, because I'm just feeling like there's this information. You're able to glean information from spirit really well, but you're also able to glean information from the world really well. Like, you get downloads of information, you get downloads of you just get really, like, massive downloads from spirit all the time. And you may be doing it through dreaming, but I really genuinely feel like you're doing it not just through dreaming. Okay, so I really wanted to get 5 more of these. I love these Threads of Fate card. And if you're watching, I seriously love this. I got this off of Helen's affiliate link on one of her videos. It's called Threads of Fate Oracle. There's also Threads of Fate Tarot, and Helen is Eye of the Serpent Tarot. So go to Eye of the Serpent Tarot if you really want to get these cards through her affiliate link, because I just want to use them all the time because they're so beautiful, but they just have a feeling to them. They just have this power to them. So I really wanted to get 5 more of these for each of these to see if there's anything else I kind of have missed or need to speak on. And then I'm going to do one last thing, and I'm going to pull one of these cards, and I'm going to read just a little short expert of what's going on and see if there's anything I can help with in the advice area. Okay, so Spirit, for pile 1's first gift, is there anything else I need to see or anything else I'm missing in general? This is another question. Okay, so we've got the Warrior. So the Warrior, yeah, I think this is just really about, see, the Warrior, like, you know how you were like in your past lives and you just like took on the lessons? It was really like warrior energy. Like, there's nothing, no challenge that you as a soul didn't decide to take on. You were never like, oh, I don't want to do that because that seems too hard. You were like, no, give me the hardest shit. I will do it and I will crush it. Like, you have an inner warrior that just is willing and ready to just take on lessons. And that doesn't just go for your past lives. You have that innately in you. You have this ability to have something bad happen to you. And yes, it's hard, and I'm not saying it's not, but, and maybe your first reaction isn't like, hell yeah, let's go. But you are able to pull on that a lot more than other people. Like, you have this ability to move through hard things like a lot, with more of this motivation and clearness, more of this, like, take it on, I will take it on energy. And then you learn it, and then you are stronger for it. And I think that's also why you're so powerful, is because you have this inner warrior. And call upon your inner warrior if you feel afraid, because it's in you. It's in you. You've cultivated it. It's who you are at a soul level. Okay, Spirit, for pile 2, is there anything else I'm missing or I need to see for creative expression? We've got reflect. Okay, so what I got for this is like, your creative expression doesn't come from going. Your creative expression comes from, well, it comes from learning lessons, but it doesn't just come from learning lessons. It comes from sitting, meditating, reflecting, I think you deeply reflect on what you go through. Like, you are reflecting on, like, if something bad happens to you, or if you go through something, you deeply reflect on it, and you get your creative expression from deeply thinking about and feeling about what happened to you, deeply reflecting on. And so if you're having a hard time with creative expression, really reflecting, getting quiet, sitting in the stillness, really thinking about what you've been through, but also what lessons you've learned. I think your creative expression comes from all these lessons that you've learned, this inner warrior, the visual embodiment of the wolf. Okay, for pile 3. For pile 1's third gift, is there anything else I need to see? Oop, I just got like 20 cards. Okay. Wait. Okay, yeah, this one. Destruction. Okay. That's interesting. Destruction with sitting in the power. I think this is talking about really truly clearing away what doesn't serve you. Destruction, the destruction of the old you, but not in, like, destruction's a very harsh word. So destruction of the things that don't serve you, the destruction of you're able to break down what doesn't serve you and leave it behind. But not just that, because only in destruction can we gain, a building of something better, right? And so you're sitting in your power, and Clan of the Wolf is about letting go and destroying what doesn't serve you and building up what does. And I think that building up this relationship with the wolf and maybe having destruction on what doesn't serve you is going to be very helpful, because you have this inner warrior. It's hard because destruction can be a negative word. I want to get one more for this, because I really want to make sure that I'm explaining this right, Spirit, for for the third gift, we've got paradox. That's so interesting, don't you think, you guys? Paradox. The paradox of destruction and building up. The paradox of the pain and the light, or the pain and the light, the darkness and the light. The paradox of I just got like a wolf snarling in my head. I just got like this soothing, like this wolf snarling, and they're soothing. And I want to sit with this. I'm getting something. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Just please, I'm going to pause it so I can really channel this. Hold on. Okay, so what I really got is I saw this wolf, and there was a fire of a destruction of some kind of something behind it. There was fire, right? And this wolf looked behind it at the destruction and like moved forward and turned around and started walking away from the things that don't serve you. There is power in letting go. There's power in things not working out because they don't serve you, and the wolf energy is to help you with moving forward, and truly severing the things that aren't good for you, because you are going to find your power and move through your power with this wolf energy, and letting go, truly letting go of the things that don't serve you, the people that don't serve you, the fears that don't serve you. This is all metaphorical, not metaphorical. Like the wolves, you had past lives as a wolf. That's not metaphorical. I'm saying the metaphor of the fire and moving forward. That it's not just about destroying the things that don't serve you, but it's about not destroying, I hate the word destroying, I just feel like it's so harsh. It's really about letting go of your negative beliefs of yourself, letting go of the people that made you believe those negative beliefs, and that's obviously only if you feel very called to do so. It's just this is all suggestion. Yes, wolf energies is really going to help you. Let go of the things that don't serve you, move into your power, and the wolf has this ability to move forward without getting so wrapped up in the pain of it. I think that the wolf energy is here to help you with the pain, to help you move forward through the pain, because maybe the pain has kept you back, or the fears kept you back from letting go of things that don't serve you. So the wolf's going to help you with that. Okay, sorry, I really beat that one over the head. All right, for the fourth gift, Spirit, is there anything else I need to see? We have transmute. I think that's interesting that we didn't create transmute here. Transmute. I also get that you're meant to transmute the earth energy. The darkness of the earth energy that comes from people that are hurting the earth. You're here meant to transmute that energy. You're also meant to transmute the energy that other people give you, which was kind of over here. But I'm getting it's like transmute the energy of the earth. Transmute the energy of the earth. The darkness that comes from people that are hurting the earth. You're really meant to transmute and transform earth in some way. It could be with humans, it could be with nature, it could be with animals, it could be just with trees. You could have an ability to transmute negative energy from trees. I was doing that in the beginning. That's how kind of one of my first gifts was, like I would go and I would kind of put my hands on the tree and like put Reiki, and I felt so drained afterwards, and I was like, why do I feel so drained? But that's because the trees are lonely, and the trees need light too, and the trees have this, not darkness, but like, yeah, kind of energy that's painful or like hurt, because they go through things too. Nature and animals and trees and plants go through things. They deal with the weather. They deal with people being mean to them. They deal with people forgetting them. Like nobody pays attention to the trees anymore. So I think one of your gifts is transmuting the energy from the earth in some way, shape, or form with trees, plants, animals, even just the pain that people put on the earth. That's one of your gifts. Okay, so the fifth and final gift. Is there anything else I need to see? The sovereign. Yeah. Stepping into this power is going to really give you more of that feeling of being a leader, more of that feeling of empowerment in yourself. This gift specifically is going to help you feel more confident in yourself, trust yourself. This sovereign card is truly like, trust yourself, this clairsentience. If you could focus on when you walk in a room or talk to someone, whatever they make you feel, if it's not good, trust it. I think your head, like mine, gets in the way of your feelings, gets in the way and says, oh, no, they're so nice, or oh my God, no, like, why are you thinking that? Like, you shouldn't say that or think that. You have no, evidence to say that this person's bad, but you don't like them for some reason, so why is that? And it's like, that's my head, but my full clear feeling when I first met them was, this person is not good for me, or there's a dread, or there's something about them that's off. And then eventually I find that I was right, but my head talks me out of it. So really getting clear and trusting and moving from the place of whatever feeling you get is right, and moving from that place and not letting your head talk you out of it. And if you can get to the point where you can do that a lot easier and trust that a lot better, that's really going to propel this gift, but also just propel you as a person in power, with power, an embodiment of power. Okay, Spirit, I want to get one card to read to them. I don't know if I have this book right here. It's right here. One card to read to them for pile 1's closing out this reading. Okay, so we've got Spiritual Decree. That's so awesome. 41. Okay. Okay. You have been wondering what will happen next in your life, not realizing how much power you have to decide that for yourself. What do you wish to have happen next? Are you willing to use your divine birthrights of free will, voice, and empowerment to set the cosmic wheels in motion? If your answer is yes, then it is time to speak your truth to the universe. Decree it, and you shall be it. You have been praying for help, asking for a map and wanting directions. You are wise in the ways of the receptive, responsive approach to life. It is spiritually mature to trust the greater guiding power of the divine to direct your course. And yet the wishes in your heart are part of how that happens. Divine destiny is not something that just happens to you, but it is something that you co-create as a living spiritual being with free will and divine love beating in your heart. You are being honored for your ability to ask for guidance and wait for signs. You are also being asked to set intention and develop faith in yourself, to trust in what your heart yearns for, what you love so much, that you are willing to go through the discomfort of growth to see and come to life. It is time for you to have the experience of seeing your intention blossom into manifestation. This does not mean that you have to make things happen. You are not responsible for how your manifestation occurs. The universe unfolds according to its own genius, of course, but you are responsible for the words, beliefs, and intentions you express that are the seeds of your personal creation. The universe then responds in its own wise, powerful way. When this oracle card comes for you, it is time to speak your truth. What does your heart truly yearn for? Focus on it and say it out loud. Don't be afraid to speak your dreams, desires, wishes, and fantasies. Sometimes it is only daring to speak them aloud that we really understand what we want. This can be a terrifying, liberating, exciting, and life-changing moment. It is the moment that we grow into a spiritual adult, becoming willing to take responsibility for our own life's journey. Will you speak your heart's truths now? Feel your words moving this energy from deep within, transforming your truth into sound and realizing its intent in the universe. Don't worry about finding the perfect words. Just speak freely from your heart. Give yourself permission to express your deepest desires and then let go and trust. So the invocation, I'm going to read it just because it's short. And you can say this out loud or with me, or you can use me as a channel person saying it for you. By the divine authority in me, I intend to create, attract, and enjoy for the greatest good of all, a life of abundance and love, well-being, fulfillment, joy, and wisdom. I am willing to take the journey to grow into the fullest expression of my beautiful and true self. May these words be divinely empowered to create my reality. Love, peace, happiness, trust, surrender, strength, grace. May the power of voice and decree, the power of spiritual authority, always be tempered by grace and divine mercy. Through unconditional love and my own free will, so be it. So I really hope that you guys like my reading. I thought this was like probably one of the most interesting readings I've ever had on my channel or in just general. I really hope you liked it, and let me know what you think about your gifts in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you can, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So today we're looking at 5 spiritual or psychic gifts that you have, and I set out 5 piles. So this is your first gift, your second gift, your third gift, your fourth gift, and your fifth gift. So can I just say that these piles and the power that I have seen in these groups has been so insane. The information that I'm getting has been so insane. I cannot tell you, and I want to get started because it's so deep. It's so powerful. It's so intricate. It really is like, it makes me in awe. Like I'm in awe, truly, of this pile and awe of like pile 1 too. Like it's so awe-inspiring. I can't tell you. I'm so excited to get into this because it's so in depth and so intricate. It really is so intricate. Okay. So for pile 1, we have pile 1. For pile 2's first gift, we have replenish your energy and 23 Abuela Medicina, remedy of the grandmothers. For your second gift, we have linking with spirit and 1 Hosho, beauty way, or Hosho, I don't know, beauty way of the Navajo. We have flower power, 41 medicine horse, progress on the path. We have psychic touch, 26 Amaru, beautiful place. We have psychic journaling, 24 Pueo, and guardian of the Umaka. So I'm just going to get into each gift. They all interconnect and they all interlink, but they are separate. So for your first gift, we have replenish your energy and remedy of the grandmothers. So when I was first doing this, I sat with this because I really wanted to get a very clear understanding of what was going on and channel a little bit more and see what I could see visually, because it's easier for me to see visually when I'm really meditating. So for your first gift, we have replenish your energy, and this gift is all about energy healing. Like you have the ability to have energy healing, but for this pile in specific, you are true earth warriors. You have a very, very deep connection with Mother Earth, with plants, with animals, and it is so like you guys are earth. You may have a lot of earth in your chart. You don't have to, but like this is an earth pile. Like truly, truly, truly. All your gifts are very aligned in how you deal with Mother Earth. So you have the ability to channel energy and energy heal. Like you could do Reiki or something of that source, but I also really, really get that you have this ability to heal Mother Earth, heal the earth. There is this, you have had a lot of past lives understanding plant medicine, really getting very clear about which plants. You may in this life see a plant and know what it is right away. Like I don't have that gift, but you do. You have a very clear, precise understanding of plants in general, but not just plants in general, but in the way the plant affects people, the way the plant feels, the way that the plant can create something in someone else, and you have an understanding of how the process works. You're like, okay, this plant's going to do this, and if I give this person this plant, this is going to do this for them. And like it's like a very methodical, beautiful approach to medicine, plant medicine. And you will, and one of your gifts is a lot of healing through plant medicine, like truly, like for other people, for yourself, and I'll get into like a little bit more of the flower power here, but really truly understanding the plant's energy. You can sense the energy, you can sense where the plant has been, you can sense the way the plant has grown, what it looks like, the visual beauty of how the plant has sprouted from the earth and moved into the sun and what the sun does. And it's like having this sense of how plants grow, how the sun affects the plants, what water it needs. You understand the plant on such a deep level. Like I can even see the way the little, like the energy moves through the plant in like little intricate webs. And you are like so good at seeing webs, having the sensitivity to the webs of people, of life, of energy, of earth. It is clear, precise. it is so insane when I see what you can do. It is, and if you haven't enhanced this gift, you just have an inner knowing about this stuff. Like, it's not something that may be as intricate as you think it is, but it is very, very intricate. You have an intricacy to you, pile 2, a very deep intricacy to everything you do with energy. You're able to intricately move energy, which I kind of want to get into this with this one. So your second gift is linking with spirit and beauty way of the Navajo. So what I first saw was energy or information being downloaded from the spirits, from spirit, the spirit world, moving into your crown chakra, kind of moving into you. You're reading it, you're alchemizing it, you're learning about it, and then it's moving out through your solar plexus, sacral chakra, and into your root chakra, into the earth. So it's like you have this ability to download and see information, but alchemize and move it through you to create something beautiful that the earth needs. And it goes through your feet into the earth. It goes through your sacral chakra as a creativity and a sexual, and even a sexual energy out into the world as something else. And then also through your solar plexus chakra, which gives you this power. You are very powerful through your solar plexus chakra. This really reminds me of my cousin. She is so, this is like, I'm like gonna have her watch it, because like I really am channeling her to help me understand your gifts too. Because immediately when I was reading and moving all through this, I kept seeing her face and seeing her do this, and she has this ability too, and so do you guys. So I really am excited to get into the intricacy of the energy bit. That's kind of over here, but I'm like, I really want to talk about it. So see how there's like these little lines and intricacies all moving through this person and kind of coming out into the, earth. So there, I saw you. I'm going to talk about it, but it's kind of over here, but it's a little bit over here, but whatever. It's all connected. So I'm going to talk about it now. So there, you have this ability in the world to see the lines and the way the energy moves as lines like this. And you have the ability to take this energy in whatever form it is. It could be with spiritually, it could be psychologically, it could be people's energy, it could be spiritual energy, it could be plant energy, and you have a weaving ability to weave it into something new. I have never in my life ever seen or understood that this could even be a gift, but it really is that intricate. You have this intricacy of understanding and weaving energy together to create something beautiful, to create something new, to have even the lines of energy of people intricately woven together, to have the land or to have animal energy intricately woven together. It's so insane to me that that's even a thing. I'm learning so much from these piles about gifts that you can have, and I'm seeing them, and it's just like, it's insane. So for your third gift, we have flower power, and then we have medicine horse, progress on the path. So again, with the flower power, you have this ability, and psychic touch and flower power go together too. You have this ability through psychic touch to touch an object or a flower or a plant or an animal or a person and see what has been done, they have been through, what the plant's been through, what the animal's been through, but also to heal. It's not just about understanding the information, but to heal and alchemize. When you touch people, just touch them. You have an ability to heal them just through touch. But it really does more coincide with animals, the earth, and plants the most. Like that's where you're like your extreme talent and maybe even need to have in the world, or need to express your gifts through the world, is really through animals and through the earth and through plant medicine, and helping people with plant medicine and with earth healing. This horse, you have an extreme connection to the horse. Horse magic, horse energy is going to be so integral into helping you activate your gifts even more. I saw you with the horse. You have this sensitivity. The horse energy and medicine, and horses in general are very sensitive to energy, and they are have a lot of companionship and love and connection to people. And this horse, you have the ability you are very, very, very sensitive to energy. sensing energy, sensing how other people feel, sensing how animals feel, sensing how the earth is feeling, sensing how plants are feeling. And you also have this authenticity and loyalty and love for connection and love for authenticity and love for genuineness, and through that love and that connection, you're going to help so many people. And by being able to understand the energy so well, you're going to be able to alchemize it, because you have the alchemy ability as well. I mean, there's this deep wisdom to the horse, this deep wisdom to trusting. You trust yourself. You have this innate power in trusting yourself. You may have been taught not to trust yourself your whole life, but your soul's ability, one of the gifts you have, is trusting in yourself and stepping into your power. That's another one of your gifts. You have, it's kind of coming over here again, but you have this ability to fight injustice. Fight injustice. You are a spiritual warrior. And I'm kind of moving. I'm going to move over here before I talk about this. So we have psychic touch in a beautiful place. So and there's another horse here. Like, there's two horses and a lion. You have this ability to touch things, which we talked about. But you will move into a new space and change it just by being there. And you have, I forgot what I was saying. Right. Fight injustice. You have, and it's kind of right here too. You are a spiritual warrior. You may have spirits that are darker. I'm not talking about demons. Like, I don't believe in demons, but I'm talking about like spirits that need to heal are going to be attracted to you. You may have had a lot of spiritual stuff happen to you when you were younger. You may have a lot of spirits attracted to you. You may move to spaces that have spirits there already, just because you're meant to help them move into the light and help them heal and repair from the abuse that they've had. That was a major message I was getting. You help repair abuse. You help people repair the abuse they've been through in life, but you help spirits, specifically spirits that have been stuck in the spirit world or in pain in the spirit world, and you are a spiritual warrior of injustice. Like, you battle injustice. You may be very into like protesting or very into fighting colonialism. You may have had a lot of lives as in tribes. Like, I kind of get the sense that you've had a lot of lives in like the Indian tribes, and just being and being hurt from from colonialism. And you have this deep fight in you, this deep fight to stand up for injustice and fight people that want to hurt others, fight the injustice of the world. Like, you are not afraid to fight for what you believe in. You are not afraid to fight for other people. There is this massive power, intensity. I fight for others. I fight for myself. I will not let this stand. Like, it is fire energy. It is earth energy. You are very connected to fire energy and earth energy. It is crazy. Like, I'm like, wow, I am so, like, the fact that people like this exist is like so awesome. Like, and like, it's disheartening sometimes because the world can be very scary and painful. And to have somebody that is like, I will fucking fight for what's right. Like, that is so, I'm like in awe of all of you. I'm in awe. I'm in awe of pile 1. I'm in awe of pile 2, which is you guys. I am so in awe that you have this beautiful energy. It's this sensitivity. It's this awareness. It's this authenticity. It's this genuineness. It's this loyalty and companionship, but this also just this fight and spirit and fire of like, I will not let this happen. I will not stick up for people. Like, I will do whatever it takes. I have this power inside of me, and I am a generator. Like, I'm a manifestor generator. You are a very good manifestor too, but you're a generator of power. Like, you literally generate power. Like, it is what you do. You, like, my friend, my cousin, like I'm not if you know what a human design is, if you don't, you can look it up. It's about like kind of like what kind of, how we move in the world and how we deal with other people and how we stick in our power and stuff and our chakras and stuff. But she's a manifestor generator. I think she's a manifestor generator. She could just be a generator. I don't know. I'm a reflector. So we got together one time. I'm going to say this story. So we were in a place that was filled with just energy that was, quite negative. And we wanted to alchemize it. So we decided to hold hands together. We were sitting in a room, and I'm not a person that generates power like just power. I don't know how to explain it. I can stand in my power, but I'm not a person that generates power just on an energy level, right? And that's what you guys do. So I am a person that can move energy really well. I'm a person that can see and like kind of like move out into the world and travel to far places in my mind visually and see. But my cousin and me, when I held her hands, I felt such power, and I could move that power, but she just generates just this power, and we helped clear it out, and I would never have been able to do it without her. I helped move it, and she helped create it, and it's just in her. And so you guys have this generator energy that is so powerful that when you move into a space, that power, it's just going to explode out into the world. And you have the ability to intricately web lines of energy of people, of animals, of together. So you have the ability to do both, and pairing both of these together and moving out into the world is going to be you guys are already stepping into your power. I can already tell that you've done a lot of spiritual work. But if you can, since you're at this reading, you can get more clear on how the energy works. If you can get more clear on how the energy works, which I think you already are, but like if you can get more clear and just in understanding kind of how it works on a very literal level in your mind, it can help you be able to like mold it a little bit easier. Okay, so we also have, sorry, my voice is all messed up, but I'm like sick. So we have psychic journaling. So you definitely have the ability to take information, get lots of downloads of information, and like write it out. You could be good at channeling messages to writing. But I also, when I was looking at this card, I got the sense that you're really good at creating symbols. Your symbols and putting the power of your generator power into the symbols of protection, and then putting those symbols like in the house or using them for manifestation is like something that you're really, really good at. And guardian of the Umaka. Sorry, I got so excited, guys, but this is just like super cool, super interesting. You're a guardian of people. You're a guardian of the spirit world. You're a guardian of animals. You're a guardian of people. You are a protector. You protect people. You are a protector. You protect children. You protect people. You protect the essence and the beauty of the innocence of people, because you have that inside of you, and you've seen how you have seen how narcissists or how psychopaths or sociopaths or people that are in like egotistical power players have trampled on and hurt young children or hurt people, and you will not stand for that. You are a guardian of people. You are a protector of people. You are a protector of children. You protect people. You are a protector. Like, that's one of your gifts. You are a protector. So, okay, this reading's so long. Like, I like have not done a reading that I have ever been this excited about or been like this, like, wow, I am in awe of you, pile 2. It makes me emotional that like, I wish I would have had somebody to protect me when I was a child. And the fact that you protect people like this, like it soothes and calms and makes a part of me that feels so sad and hurt that I didn't get to be protected. It just makes that part of me feel like there's somebody out there that's protecting children from abuse, that's repairing abuse with animals, that like cares and protects and has such a power inside of them that nothing can stop them. So I just want to like thank you for being you. Okay, I'm going to get one card from the Threads of Fate Oracle for each of these piles and see if there's anything else I need to see about your spiritual gifts. So Spirit, for pile 2, for their first gift, what card do I need to see? The Void. Okay. So what I think this is saying is getting really... The more space you create through healing, the more your energy is going to be able to generate, the more your energy is going to be able to alchemize. Creating the space inside of you, the stillness, the meditation, the healing space, that is going to activate your gifts, healing through creating space. Because when we heal any traumas or any hard things, like when I healed my trauma, or when I've been healing my trauma, my spiritual gifts have only increased. I didn't even believe in any of this stuff a year and a half ago, like maybe 2 years now. But when I did EMDR specifically, which is a type of therapy you do when you work on your trauma, when I worked on my trauma, and you can do it through any means or any form as long as you do it with support, I would just suggest. When I healed my trauma, there was so much space created that all of my spiritual gifts, all of the safety that I created, everything came alive. And I think through healing and through finding this void of this space inside of you, being really quiet is going to help you with your gifts. Okay, so 2, we've got shadow. Yeah, see, there's more shadow work. Getting really close to the darkness of you. You're not afraid of your darkness, pile 2. You're not. You're not afraid of it. You're like, bring it on. So getting really, not even, you just have to understand it better. It's more getting clear about what your shadow is and how it works and how it moves through the world, because you're healing already. You're doing a lot of healing. I already feel like you've done so much shadow work. So just continue to do that is going to help you, but also just getting more clear on what things you've been through, because there is this feeling of like hidden, something's hidden. And I think the Spirit's saying there's something that's hidden here in that has happened to you, or that you're not fully understanding. And so getting really clear about what's going on with you is going to help you be more powerful, more than you already are, which I don't even know how that's possible, because you guys are like insanely powerful. It's freaking amazing. Okay, flower, we got manifest. Yeah, this is more about talking about manifestation. You guys are master manifestors too. Like, I didn't talk about that maybe enough. But really getting clear on what you want to do with the world and seeing the outcome positively. Like, if you want to work with animals, visualizing what it looks like to work with animals, what it looks like to be in the power in your world. Visually getting really clear on how your energy is working. Maybe being visual has been, having the visuals has been harder for you guys. I don't know. I don't think that's for all of you. It could just be for some of you. But visually manifesting could be very helpful in creating more manifestation. Okay, so 4th gift, Spirit. We've got soul work. Yeah, this is your soul work. Moving into new spaces. Your soul's work is all of this, but it really is through psychic touch and traveling to new places, but also your soul work is having spirits that are attracted to you to move on. I feel like your soul work is all of this, really. But like, yeah, there's a bee. You're meant to pollinate. You're meant to move to flowers. You're meant to move to new people. You're meant to move through the world and pollinate and help bloom each flower. You really are. Your energy, anywhere your energy goes, any person your energy is with, any flower, any plant, any animal, any place in the world, any land, any land, anywhere you go, because you're a powerful master generator or a generator of power, it's going to change things without you doing anything. That's your soul work. It's freaking amazing. Okay, the 5th one, we have get wild. Yeah. Get wild, like get really connected to nature. Let go of maybe the self-limiting beliefs of, can you really do any of this? I think that you really have been letting that go already, but I think really clearly, like, believing in yourself, believing that you have all these wonderful gifts because you do, pile 2. This stuff did not just come to me out of nowhere. Like, you guys have such gifts, and it's so specific. This is like the most specific reading I've ever had. And it's funny because I kind of was like worried, like before I started this reading, like, am I going to be able to channel, like, what if I don't know all the names of the gifts? Like, that's my own doubt. Like, what if I don't know all the names of the gifts? And it's like, I didn't need to know the names of the gifts because I can explain it. I really can explain it so well. And I also think I had the ability to explain it and the intricacy of being able to explain it because that's one of your gifts and I'm channeling you guys. So just understanding that, like, letting go of any self-limiting beliefs, getting really wild and like getting really like being free. You need to have the ability to be free. If you're with anybody that makes you feel trapped or chained, that's only going to inhibit your ability to move. You need to be able to move through the world because you're meant to move through the world because you need to, because it's your soul's work. It's what you're going to do for life, for the world. So, okay. Wow. I'm going to pull one card out of these ones, and we're going to see, I'm going to read, which I have my voice, I'm losing my voice, dude, because I'm shouting and I'm excited and I'm sick. But I'm going to read from this book, Lightworker's Oracle, of just one card that can help you, or just whatever you kind of need. Spirit for pile 2. Okay, so we've got 42, fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. Okay, let's see. Hopefully I won't lose my voice for pile 3. Okay, 42, fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. The fifth ray of intellectual knowledge has come to you as a spiritual gift. You are being given the ability to find information you need, understand systems that impact your life, and find clarity in any issue that has seemed unclear or overwhelming. You shall sort the truth from the lies and learn what you need to know. The Archangel Raphael now assists you in integrating the blessings of the fifth ray. You are distilling a new truth. It might be the truth of discernment, where you realize the appearance of a person, group, or cause is misleadingly different to the inner reality. Discernment is incredibly important on the spiritual path, all the more so as you open up to work with energies, with teachers and teachings, and to sort out all the issues in your life according to your spiritual principles. Discernment is not judgment, but it does allow you to make informed decisions based on frequency, which you're super good at, guys. When you choose, I forgot to say, you guys are also really good at sounds, frequencies, and vibrations. When you choose to associate with people who are on a higher frequency, everyone benefits. If you choose to associate with people on a lower frequency than your own, you may feel your life moving more slowly, becoming harder than it needs to be, which is all about what I was talking about with the bee. Discernment helps you navigate through illusions and find the real gems. It helps you step back from those who say they want to support you, but who actually just want to take and not give in return. The fifth ray helps you choose wisely and sever unhealthy connections. This ray also comes to you when there's more to something that meets the eye. Oh my God, that's what I said. You'll be given the power to discover and understand the truth. Wait until the truth clicks inside you. Until then, keep looking deeper until you unravel the mystery. The fifth ray will help you do so successfully. The challenge with the fifth ray is to remain open-minded as you find your clarity. Be willing to find more information if you need it. The right answers will come. Be willing to change your viewpoint in order to perceive the truth of the matter. If a system is working for you, that's great. If it needs to be changed, don't be afraid to go into the chaos of creativity and try different ways until you discover what will work better for you now. The fifth ray has a special connection to the worlds of science. Therefore, you are encouraged to be an observer in your life, to experiment with what does and does not work for you. You are invited to pursue any form of science that is of interest to you, whether this be learning nutritional science or quantum physics, the chemical composition and healing effects of essential oils, or researching meditation and healing. If these are not of interest to you, it could be simply the application of scientific mindset in your life. In that case, become methodical in areas that can benefit from systems, habits, and structures that replicate desired results. Apply this approach to your exercise regimen, your meditation practice, and any other aspects of your lifestyle that maximizes your potential and supports your best possible life path. Okay, so this invocation I'm going to say, and you guys can say it with me, say it after me, or you can just take what I'm saying and channel through me. I now accept of my own free will the blessing and grace of the fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. I call upon the grace and assistance of the universe and Archangel Raphael to help me discern truth and find the information and understanding that will enable me to feel peace and experience penetrating insight in my life. I am thankful for the gifts of intelligence and understanding that help me live my best life in service to love. May knowledge serve the liberation of all beings through unconditional love and divine mercy. Through my own free will, so be it. So, I think that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope that you like this reading. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So today we're looking at 5 of your spiritual or / psychic gifts. These readings have been like so insane, and I feel very called for this pile in specific. If you feel called to another pile, please watch it, because I get the sense that this pile has like almost like a plethora of different gifts, has the ability to call in different gifts, and has the most, I guess, out of all the piles, the most well-rounded sets of gifts, instead of like just earth gifts or just, certain types of gifts. You have a very well-rounded ability to just well-rounded, lots of gifts. So if you feel called to another pile, please watch that, because I have a very strong feeling, specifically with this pile, that you guys have other gifts and other piles that need to be watched as well. So let me get started. So for your first gift, we have Blending with Spirit for Goddess of Teotihuacan. She guards the waters of life. For your second gift, we have Calling Cards from Heaven, 36 Mayu Soma from the Galactic Heart. We have, for your third gift, Power of Empathy, Soko Cross of Tenon, a rare intersection of heaven and earth. For your fourth gift, we have Turn On Switch, and 30 Panthera, the Precious and the Rare. For your last and final gift, and you have multiple gifts, more than 5, but we have Messages from Spirit and 40 Hika, Sorceress of Light. So these readings have been the most in-depth and interesting readings I've ever had out of all the readings I've ever done. So I just want to say that much before I get started. So your first gift, we have Blending with Spirit. So you have an ability to really, really converse with spirits, but not just converse with spirits, but have the ability to have the spirit blend with your own, makes you have the ability to make space inside yourself so that you can actually channel the spirit, but like almost in a way of like they could overtake, and you could be like a medium of like they could speak through you kind of thing. Like you guys have the ability to be a medium, but like it's so much more in depth than that. Like that's just a part of all the gifts you have. They all are interconnected, but that's just the start of them. You have the ability to channel. You have the ability to have a spirit enter your body. You have, if you feel like you want to, you have the ability for that spirit to be able to use your body, or use your body as a way to channel, to help other people, to have other people's spiritual people they've lost in their life to speak through you, to create so much healing that way. You're very connected to water. This is a very watery pile. It is a very empathetic pile. You work with water really well. You may be able to channel even better when you're connected with water. I would suggest taking a bath, and because I think that when you're in water, you have a clearer visual. You have clearer visuals, because this pile is very visual. You have the ability to see. You have the ability to feel. You have the ability to hear. You have all of the clairs. You have just, I can't tell you guys. You guys have such amazing spiritual gifts. It's not even so specific, which is kind of why I wanted you to go to the other piles too, because they're very specific in the intricacies of their gifts, but you guys have almost all of them. So I'm like, you're so powerful. So I'm like, that's why I kind of wanted you to go to other piles to see what else you have, because this is just, it's just like all of them. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to re-explain pile 1 and pile 2 to them, because like literally I'm not going to do that, but that you guys have the ability to do what pile 1 and pile 2 do. So it's kind of amazing. Your second gift is Calling Cards from Heaven and Soma from the Galactic Heart. So you have the ability, you have a bunch of ancestors, deities, and spirit guides and angels that are working with you all the time. You have the ability to call on them for help. You have the ability to talk to them. You are able to visually see angels, visually see, and I mean like in your third eye visually, but you could also actually see spirits. Like, you have that ability too. Some of you may only see them through your third eye, but some of you may actually be able to see beings. You may be actually able to see like shadows and darkness, and that may have scared you in the past, but like, it's one of your gifts, is the ability to visually see, hear, and feel and touch, and have the ability to have call the clairs, but you have clear feeling too. You're able to feel other people's emotions. You're able to feel spirits. You're not just able to speak to them and hear them, you're able to feel them. That's why I'm like, this group is so insanely well-rounded. It's crazy to me. You really work from your heart space. Your power comes from your heart space. You're able to weave, which I kind of said in Pal 2. You're able to take energy, light energy, and weave it together. You're also able to take energy from the sun and use it as a power source. You're able to take energy from the moon and use it as a power source, or use it as a way to uncover hidden secrets. You have the ability to uncover secrets. You have the ability to find hidden information. That is one of your greatest gifts. You have the ability to discern, to understand, to find, to figure out through intuition, through the way you visualize things, what's going on. You're able to find hidden knowledge of the past, of ancestors, of deities, of worlds, of land. You're able to understand and seek and find and see things that other people are not. You have the ability to uncover mysteries. You have the ability to uncover unconscious thoughts. You have the ability to uncover other people's subconscious thoughts. You have the ability to uncover animals' thoughts. You may actually also be telepathic. Like, you may be able to hear people's thoughts sometimes. Like, that's one of my gifts, and it's just coming alive right now. But you have the ability to hear people's thoughts in their heads, because you have the ability of all the clairs working with you, and that helps you discern and understand and move. And you have the ability to move and freely flow with the information. Like, you're just always flowing with the information. You're moving with it. It's so amazing. I am in awe of each of these piles, and I am in awe of you, pile 3. I am in awe of this reading. I have never experienced a reading that has been this in-depth, this specific, this detailed, with this many visuals, and it's because I am channeling so many of you, and you have just these insane gifts, and it's why I'm able to like get really in depth with this reading specifically and what's going on with these cards, like truly, and especially with this pile. So you have power of empathy for your third gift, and circle cross of 10 and rare intersection of heaven and earth. So this is really about having the ability to be this intersection, this connector between the spiritual world and the reality. You have the ability to discern what's happening from the spiritual world into you, and able to ground it out into reality, the ability to understand what's happening in reality and relate it back into the spirit world. There is this, like, you're like a portal, and you're like a connector of between the heaven and the earth. Like, you're connecting. You're always connected. You're always in flow. You're always in flux. You're always getting information. You're always like, it's your spiritual gifts are like always turned on. And it's funny because we have this turn on switch, and I was like, I didn't even get that till now. But you're always turned on. You're always connected. You are always having beings work with you. You have angels constantly working with you. You have deities that are working with you, goddesses and gods that are working with you. You're able to call upon gods and see what they're saying, and take the energy of that god and use it to your advantage. You're able to use that with angels. I mean, I'm like, oh my god, it's insane. It's insane to me. For your fourth gift, we kind of got into it already, but turn on switch. We also have the Panther, the precious and the rare. You are definitely have this protective energy with you. You calling upon Jaguar magic and the Panther could be very, very, very beneficial for you guys. You have this ability to transform through really difficult situations, and you may have decided to to, you may decide in all of your lives to decide before you go into your life, to decide that you're going to have a life where you are breaking cycles, where you are breaking generational trauma, where you are coming in and changing the trajectory of everyone, the trajectory of that line. You are a person that decides to go into lines or ancestral lines of people that are fully in the darkness, because you have this ability to transmute this light. You are a light, a sorceress of light. You are a light. You are able to change the trajectory of the line because of how you alchemize it, because of how you love, because of how you are authentic, because of how you are genuine, because of the power of the transformational energy that you have as the ability to change trauma, as the ability to change the outcome of the way the line moves. And do you have any idea how much that changes the world? When I first was visualizing what you guys were doing, I saw you guys standing and I could see the globe of like the earth, right? And I saw you guys literally standing like right in front of the earth, and you had this light of energy like intersecting out and like encircling the earth. Your work that you've done on this planet over your past lives as a soul has changed so much more than you even could ever imagine, has changed so many people's lives. It's what you are here to do. What you are here to do is to change the world just by being yourself, just by incarnating in certain lives, just by being protective, being loving, being authentic, being genuine, being a light, being able to alchemize between heaven and earth, being able to alchemize between the spirit world and the human world, being able to blend with spirits, being able to blend with deities, being able to blend with angels, being able to take on all this energy. You are a very good energy. You are a very good energy healer, but in a way that's different than a lot of the gifts that I've seen. It's very different in the way that it moves. It is always flowing. It is always moving from person to person to person, from where you go, from how you see, for how you think and how you feel. It is like, I can't tell you guys. I mean, it just is so inspiring to me. You just have a radiance to you, and you just change things. And it's very interesting because it's like pile 2, but different in a different way. So for your 5th gift, we have messages from spirit. You definitely can convey messages, which is kind of over here with blending with spirit, but you have the ability to understand accurately, discern accurately what spirit's saying to you, and explain it in a way that is accurate and not biased and just very like to the point. This is what I see. This is what it is. This is how it's going to be. This is what you need to do. This is what they're saying. This is what their ancestors are saying. You have a lot of power from the spiritual world. You have a lot of love from spiritual beings because of how much you've changed the earth, how much you've decided to do, how you haven't balked from challenges, how you decide to help repair the abuse and repair the lines of the ancestral lines. You are so wise, pile 3. Sorry, did I say pile 2? Pile 3, you are so wise. You have this innate wisdom, understanding, connection to the spiritual world, connection to the earthly world, but you are very connected to spirit. Like all the time. Like it's never ending. And water. And the jaguar. And the owl. And eagle. I forgot eagle. You have this ability to see things from a higher perspective. And to ground it into reality. I mean, it's so insane. Okay, so I'm going to see. I got these threads of fate oracle. I'm going to see if there's anything else. I'm going to pull a card for each of these gifts and see what else we can get. And then we will go from there. So we've got speak the truth. You have this ability to speak that's kind of what I was saying right here. You have this ability to speak the truth of you have this ability to channel the truth of whatever spirit wants to decide to work through you, or guardian or angel or whatever. You are constantly channeling, whether you realize it or not. You are constantly taking information from the spirit world and channeling it into the reality. You're channeling it to other people. You help people without even knowing you're helping people. You have this power of empathy, which is like you can feel what others are feeling, but you also are connected to the spiritual world, and you can give them something that they wouldn't have gotten on their own. And it's through a spiritual perspective. It's through spiritual beings that are speaking through you. It's quite amazing. Okay, so for the second gift, Spirit. Okay, let's see. Compassion, yeah. You have such a compassionate heart. You are so kind. I was sitting in your energy before and just feeling so soothed. You are nurturing. You are very nurturing. You are this, one of your gifts is being nurturing. One of your gifts is this purity of heart, this want to never hurt people, this understanding of how your energy is affecting others. You have such a compassionate soul and heart. It is who you are. Compassion is who you are. That is one of your gifts, is being compassionate and being kind. And that creates so much light in the world and so much love in the world. Compassion is all that is ever needed to heal. That's all you need. Compassion for yourself and for others. That's all you need to have good relationships. That's all you need to work through the world. That's all you need to have your goals come true, have your dreams come true, is having compassion. Compassion is one of your gifts, and that is going to help everything and everybody that you come across. Okay, so for the third gift, we have transmute. Yeah, you're able to transmute energy. I didn't say this is why I'm like, you should watch pile 1 and 2, because this is kind of why I went in more in depth, but you have this too. You have this ability to transmute energy. You will feel how someone else is feeling, and you will literally feel it. You may physically feel how they feel. Their heart may be raising. Your heart starts raising. Like, you can physically feel the feelings and the physical sensations of other people. You also are able to hear their thoughts. So it's like you have this ability to transmute this energy that they have given you, that you're empathetically feeling, and then transmute it into the world in a better and kinder and more compassionate way. Okay, for their fourth gift, Spirit. Higher perspective. Yeah, see? You have a higher perspective. You are constantly connected to a higher perspective. It is what you're good at. You always can see the bigger picture. You always can understand things from a spiritual outlet, because you were constantly connected to higher spiritual beings. And I'm not just talking about ancestors. I'm talking about, ancestors definitely, but constantly being connected to angelic beings, constantly being connected to spirit, constantly being connected to jaguar energy, to animal energy. You are constantly looking and finding a higher perspective, and constantly also getting connected to your higher self and your soul. You're always constantly connected to your higher self. Okay, and for your last one, we have the outlaw. Yeah. You are a fighter. You go against the grain. You're not like anyone else. You are very unique. There are not many people like you that can do this and out in the world. You are a rare soul. Your gifts are rare. The amount of gifts that you have, the ability to have all this and have so many other gifts. I swear there's so many other gifts that you have as well. It's almost like you're a connoisseur of, you have this ability to pull on any gift, because you have, okay, this is what I'm getting. You have the ability to stand in this power of feeling other people's energy and like hearing their thoughts and feeling their feelings. You have that ability so much that you're able to tap into other people's gifts and use them all the time. You can use the gifts of angels. You can use the gifts of earth warriors. You can use the gifts of Reiki masters. You can use the gifts of shamanism, because you have this ability to literally be able to be the other person, literally be able to be a different spirit, because you have that like flow and this ability to just be an open channel. I mean, it's like, wow. Pile 3. I mean, wow. Okay, so to finish up this reading, I'm going to pull a Lightworker card and read from this beautiful book, and just one card on like anything that Spirit wants to say to you about this or whatever. That came out quick. So we've got 7th Ray of Ritual, Order, and Ceremony 44. I'm going to read from it, and then we will finish this up. I keep hearing there's something else. It may come up in this. What else? Oh, I saw this in pile 2, but you're able to create nurturance and pollinate everyone else. Like, you are like a butterfly that goes around and literally affects change wherever you go, and pollinates people with compassion, nurturance, and love and light. Okay, so 7th ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. When the gift of the 7th ray enters your life, something new is being formed, something that will benefit your world. There may be an increased interest in magic, ceremony, and ritual for healing purposes. Resonating with high-frequency violet light and the Archangel Zadkiel, the 7th ray also helps transmute energy from lower to higher frequency. It is a spiritual cleansing agent that allows the truth of spiritual freedom, empowerment, and choice to be seen and felt, restoring hope and joy to the heart. The 7th ray is very active upon the earth at this time. All of humanity is being affected by it. The 7th ray is the push-pull between the old and the new, the life that has been and can no longer continue in that form, and the new life that wants to evolve from the old. It honors traditions and ancestral wisdom that serve new life. When the 7th ray enters your life, you are asked to balance your attachment to what has been with an openness to the new. It is time to fearlessly question what has been, honor what continues to hold value for you, and to dismiss what no longer serves you. The 7th ray also creates form from invisible, intangible spiritual energy. Look at that. These are the inspired solutions and synchronicities that seem to come out of nowhere. There are signs of the divine order happening. The 7th ray brings an alignment with that divine order, and the more you are willing to invoke and allow that energy to bless you, the more your life will align itself with the genius of creativity, solutions, and loving opportunities of the universe. Loving opportunities the universe wants to bring to your world. The gifts of ritual, order, and ceremony are ways to attract this energy. Conscious ceremony done in service to unconditional divine love feeds a need for sacred embodiment. It is a hunger within the soul that many seek to feed through religion, and others through the less conscious rituals of addiction. Ritual can be something that keeps you stuck or opens you to the sacred. Choosing a spiritual practice to engage on a regular basis, creating your own spiritual system, will help you call the genius of 7th ray energy into your life. Your spiritual practice might be a daily prayer followed by a short, conscious dance or yoga session, a meditation, a walk in nature, or some combination of these. Find what works for you. Do that regularly. Make it a priority. You can invite spirit into your life through a simple and ordered system that you do on a regular basis, even if only for 5 or 10 minutes a day. Then the new life, the new you, the order that brings an expansive idea to life and the world can happen. The challenge with the 7th ray is not to become obsessed with the future, with the new, to the extent that you forget about the valuable aspects of what already is. It is about developing what is value, not rejecting outright anything from the past. The past can teach us wisdom and help us create a more loving future if we allow ourselves to balance our passion for the future with a respect for what has been. The gift of the 7th ray is the ability to live as an embodied divine presence. For humans who don't trust or even recognize the love of the divine in their hearts as yet, those who do are great supporters. The 7th ray empowers us to use loving ritual to invite divine presence to fill us and our lives. It also teaches us how to use our consciousness to clean up our own energy field and the energy field of the world around us so the divine can show its face more clearly. The comfort of this can help free all beings from anguish and suffering. So invocation, I'm going to say this and you guys can channel it through me or say it with me or say it after me. I now accept of my own free will the blessing and grace of the 7th ray of ritual, order, and ceremony, and the assistance of the unconditionally loving matters on this ray, the violet flame of Saint Germain and Archangel Zadkiel. I open to the magic of creativity, divine genius, and the ability to translate spiritual concepts into real-world experiences for the greatest good. May I discover and use my innate power for conscious and loving ritual and ceremony to enrich and invite spiritual presence into the world. May all beings feel safe and consciously held in a loving divine order, according to the great plan of love. Through my own free will, so be it. So in this, I wanted to say one more thing before I end. So I think for this pile in specific, it's going to be very important for you guys to make sure that you guys clear any energy, because I feel like you guys are very good with energy, and so you may always have a lot of energy constantly on you or around you. And so making sure that you're always clearing your energy spaces with visualization or with asking spirit or angels to help you clear the energy. And creating good boundaries can be very helpful for you guys too, because you're like me, I feel like and it's hard to create boundaries when you're so empathetic, and you know, just understanding boundaries may help you guys a little bit, and making sure you're always clearing your energy space with taking salt baths or whatever. In whatever way you feel called to do it, it will be very important for you guys, because you guys are so open to the world. You're so open to energy that it can be a little bit funky sometimes. So I really hope you guys like my reading. I cannot tell you how amazing this was for me. Please like and subscribe and comment down below and let me know if you guys resonate or what you think of this. And I will see you guys next time.